The crystal chandeliers cast elegant shadows across Dad's extravagant birthday celebration at our family estate. Classical music drifted through the air as waitstaff circulated with champagne and hors d'oeuvres. I adjusted my simple black dress, purposefully chosen to blend in with the catering staff, and watched my sister Amanda showcase her latest designer purchase to our parents. This Chanel dress was absolutely worth every penny of the $20,000. Amanda twirled, her diamond bracelet catching the light. Daddy's investment in my fashion consulting firm is really paying off. Mom beamed with pride while Dad raised his crystal glass. To my brilliant daughter, making the family name proud in high society. I moved quietly through the crowd, observing the familiar patterns. Every family gathering followed the same script. Amanda dazzling, Mom coordinating the perfect social display, Dad holding court with his business associates, and me, the disappointment. Emily. Mom's sharp voice cut through my thoughts. Since you're dressed so practically, would you help the staff? The crab cakes need replenishing. Before I could respond, Amanda chimed in. Still cleaning offices, sis? I thought you'd have given up on that little computer hobby by now. I checked my watch, a subtle Patek Philippe worth more than Amanda's entire wardrobe, and glanced at my phone. 3 notifications from my executive team lit up the screen. The acquisition papers were ready. Someone has to do the practical work, I replied calmly, noting how Dad's business partner Mr. Thompson was watching our interaction with interest. He was the only one who knew what was coming. Speaking of practical work, Dad set down his wine glass. Emily, I've been meaning to discuss your future. This fantasy of yours about artificial intelligence and tech startups. It's time to join the real world. Henderson Industries is looking for administrative staff. With your experience, you'd make an excellent cleaning supervisor. The room fell into awkward silence. Even the waitstaff paused their circuits. That's thoughtful of you, Dad, I said, sliding my phone back into my pocket. But I'm actually quite busy with my current projects. Amanda laughed, the sound sharp and dismissive. Projects? You mean that little program you're coding in your apartment? The one that's supposed to revolutionize artificial intelligence. She turned to the gathered guests. My sister thinks she's going to compete with the tech giants. She won't even accept Dad's help with a real career. I took a slow sip of water, letting them have their moment. My phone vibrated again. The news would break in exactly 3 minutes. Emily, Mom stepped closer, lowering her voice to avoid embarrassing the family further. We're worried about you. Your sister started her business with your father's investment and now she's thriving. Why won't you accept our help? Your father's offering you a real opportunity at Henderson Industries. That's right, Dad nodded. You could work your way up from the cleaning staff to administration within a few years. It's time to be realistic. The large television screen mounted on the wall suddenly flickered to life. Someone had activated it remotely. The breaking news banner flashed across the screen. My sister wrinkled her nose. Who turned that on? It's ruining the ambience. Breaking news, the announcer's voice cut through the party chatter. Tech's youngest billionaire makes unprecedented move in artificial intelligence sector. Quantum Mind Technologies, the revolutionary AI company that's been dominating headlines, has just acquired Henderson Industries in a stunning $4.2 billion deal. Dad's wine glass slipped from his fingers, shattering on the marble floor. Mr. Thompson stepped forward, a slight smile playing at his lips. I believe congratulations are in order. What do you mean? Mom asked, confusion evident on her face. Robert, what's happening to your company? I checked my watch one final time and pulled out my phone as it lit up with the confirmation message. I believe that's my cue. Your cue. Amanda's voice had lost its sharp edge. Quantum Mind Technologies, I said clearly, watching their faces. Founded 3 years ago in my little apartment. That program I was coding? It's now the most advanced AI system in the world. And yes, I just acquired Henderson Industries. I turned to Dad, whose face had gone pale. I don't think I'll need that cleaning supervisor position after all. The room erupted in chaos. Guests began whispering, phones appeared in hands as people Googled my name, and Mom had to sit down quickly in the nearest chair. This is impossible, Amanda whispered. You're nothing but a... My phone rang, displaying my executive assistant's name. Perfect timing. Excuse me, I said politely. I have a board meeting to attend. Oh, and Dad. I paused at the doorway, enjoying the complete silence that had fallen over his birthday party. Don't worry about cutting the cake. I'm sure the cleaning staff can handle it. As I walked out, my phone buzzed with urgent messages about the acquisition, but they could wait a moment. First, I wanted to savor the sound of my sister's champagne glass joining Dad's on the marble floor. The real show hadn't even started yet. The morning after Dad's party, I sat in my penthouse office, watching multiple screens display the fallout. Henderson Industries stock had surged 40% on news of the acquisition. My father hadn't slept. Security cameras showed him pacing his office all night, making frantic calls to his board members, all of whom now reported to me. Ms. Carter, my assistant Sarah's voice came through the intercom. Your family is in the lobby. They're quite insistent about seeing you. I smiled, adjusting my Armani blazer. Send them to conference room A. And Sarah? Initiate protocol Omega. The elevator doors opened, revealing my family's shocked faces as they took in my private floor. Gone was the simple black dress from last night, replaced by CEO attire that cost more than their monthly expenses. Emily, Dad started, his usual confidence shattered. We need to talk about. One moment. I held up my finger as multiple screens descended from the ceiling. Each lit up with different financial data, company statistics, and live global operations of quantum mind technologies. What is all this? Mom whispered, staring at the displays showing my company's $13.8 billion valuation. This, I gestured to the screens, is my little computer hobby. Amanda stepped forward, her designer heels clicking on the marble floor. This is impossible. You were nothing but a what? I interrupted, pressing a button. The central screen showed security footage from 3 years ago. Dad and Amanda laughing as they threw away my business proposal without reading it. A cleaning lady? Failure. A disappointment. The color drained from their faces. Your artificial intelligence program, Dad said slowly, recognition dawning. The one you wanted me to invest in. Has revolutionized everything from medical research to space exploration, I finished. The same program you said would never compete with real tech companies. The screens shifted to show global news coverage. My face appeared on CNN, Forbes, and Bloomberg simultaneously. Tech visionary Emily Carter acquires Henderson Industries in historic deal. But how? Mom collapsed into a chair. You were working as a programmer, cleaning offices at night. I laughed softly. I own those offices, Mom. Every building. I cleaned them to understand every aspect of my company's operations. While you were buying Amanda designer dresses, I was building an empire. Dad's business instincts finally kicked in. Now listen, Emily, about Henderson Industries. Oh yes, I pressed another button. The screens showed the company's complete organizational chart, with my name at the top. Let's discuss that. Your board voted unanimously for the acquisition. Mr. Thompson was quite persuasive. Thompson knew. Dad's voice cracked. He's been on my board for 2 years, I smiled. Along with half of your former business partners. Amanda, desperate to regain control, tried one last time. But you don't know how to run a. The elevator doors opened again. A line of global business leaders walked in, CEOs of tech giants, venture capitalists, and innovation leaders. Ms. Carter, a distinguished Japanese tech mogul, bowed slightly. The International AI Coalition is ready for your presentation. The UN Security Council needs your approval on the quantum encryption protocols, another executive added. And NASA confirms your AI system will control the Mars mission launches, a third chimed in. I turned back to my family, enjoying their stunned expressions. I believe you were saying something about my qualifications? Mom's hands trembled as she grabbed her phone, frantically Googling my name. Her eyes widened at each headline. Emily Carter, the billionaire nobody knew. Quantum mind technologies revolutionizes global AI. Tech's most brilliant mind was hiding in plain sight. The cleaning lady, I said softly, just acquired a controlling interest in over 40% of global tech operations. Including, of course, Henderson Industries. Dad stepped forward, desperation in his eyes. Emily, we're family. Surely we can. Family. I picked up a folder. Like when you told the country club I was your housekeeper to avoid embarrassment. Or when you funded Amanda's fifth failed business but wouldn't spare 5 minutes to read my proposal. The screens showed their years of dismissive comments, carefully documented and dated. The board meeting starts in 10 minutes. I checked my watch, a subtle reminder of the wealth they'd never noticed. Your new positions will be discussed. New positions? Amanda's voice shook. Oh yes, I smiled. Henderson Industries is being completely restructured. Starting with the executive team. The screens switched to live feeds of their offices being cleaned out. You can't do this, Dad whispered. The company, our reputation. Actually, I pressed one final button revealing the ownership documents. I can do whatever I want. But don't worry, I learned everything I know about business from watching you, Dad. Including how to execute a hostile takeover. The international business leaders began taking their seats, completely ignoring my family's presence. Now, I gestured to the door. I believe the cleaning staff needs some direction. Given your recommendation for my career path, Dad, perhaps you'd like to show them how it's done. As security prepared to escort them out, I turned back to the gathering of global tech leaders, ready to demonstrate my AI system's latest breakthrough. Behind me, I heard Mom's muffled sob and Amanda's shocked gasp as they finally understood. The cleaning lady had just become their boss. And this was only the beginning. 1 week after the acquisition, I sat in what used to be Dad's office, now completely transformed into a state-of-the-art command center for quantum mind technologies. The view of the city skyline was the same, but everything else had changed, including my family's reality. Miss Carter, Sarah appeared at the door. The new organizational charts are ready for your approval. And your family is here for their reassignments. I nodded, pulling up their files on my holographic display. Send them in. They entered differently now. No more designer strutting or executive confidence. Amanda's Chanel dress was replaced by business casual. Mom's society jewelry was notably absent, and Dad looked like he'd aged years and days. Please sit, I gestured to the chairs. Let's discuss your futures at the company. Emily, Mom started, her voice small. We've been thinking about what you said. Good, I interrupted, pulling up their performance reviews. As I've been thinking too. About all those family dinners where you discussed business opportunities. About how you always said experience matters more than education. Dad straightened slightly. We did teach you. You taught me everything, I agreed, surprising them. Every dismissal, every mockery, every rejection taught me to be completely self-reliant. To build something so powerful that even you couldn't ignore it. The screens around us displayed Quantum Mind's latest achievements. Medical breakthroughs, space exploration advances, revolutionary green energy solutions. Your AI, Amanda said quietly, it's really changed everything, hasn't it? No, I corrected her. I changed everything. The AI was just the tool. While you were networking at parties, I was coding until sunrise. While Dad was bragging about Henderson Industries' modest growth, I was revolutionizing entire industries. I stood up, walking to the window. But you were right about one thing, experience does matter. So let's talk about your new roles. Their faces showed a mix of fear and hope. Amanda, I turned to my sister, you're starting in product testing. Entry level. Your fashion consulting experience means you understand user interface and customer preferences. Prove yourself there and we'll discuss advancement. She nodded quickly, clutching her notebook, a far cry from her usual arrogant demeanor. Mom, I continued, your social networking skills will be put to use in community outreach. We're launching global initiatives to teach coding to underprivileged children. You'll start as a program coordinator. Mom's eyes widened at the responsibility and the implicit opportunity for redemption. And Dad, I saved him for last, enjoying the role reversal. You have 2 options. He leaned forward, desperate to maintain any connection to corporate power. Option 1, retirement. Full benefits, generous package, complete separation from the company. And option 2, his voice cracked. I smiled, pulling up a final document. You work under Mr. Thompson in strategic development. Starting at junior level. Every promotion will be based solely on merit. The irony wasn't lost on any of them. The positions were exactly what they'd once suggested for me. But before you decide, I pressed a button and the screens showed new headlines. Quantum Mind's clean energy solution saves billions. Carter's AI system cures rare disease. Tech visionary launches global education initiative. This is what I built while you were laughing at my hobby, I said quietly. Every night you thought I was cleaning offices, I was changing the world. Amanda spoke up, her voice different now, respectful. We never saw, never understood. No, you didn't, I agreed. But now you have a choice. You can be part of something revolutionary or you can walk away. Either way, the cleaning lady you dismissed now controls your future. I handed them their contracts. You have 24 hours to decide. Oh, and one more thing. They looked up expectantly. The annual family dinner next week? It's being held here. I'm thinking of serving humble pie as the main course. As they stood to leave, Dad paused at the door. Emily, I was wrong. About everything. Yes, you were, I replied simply. Now you get to experience what I did, starting from the bottom, proving your worth, earning every step up. After they left, I turned back to the city view, remembering all the nights I'd watched these same lights while coding my first AI prototype. My phone buzzed with a message from Mr. Thompson. They never saw you coming, did they? I smiled, typing back. They were too busy looking down to see me rise. The screens continued displaying Quantum Mind's global impact, each achievement a testament to the power of underestimation. I picked up the old cleaning uniform I'd kept as a reminder, now framed in elegant glass on my wall. Sarah, I called through the intercom, schedule a press conference. It's time to announce our next breakthrough. As night fell over the city, I stood in my office. No longer the cleaning lady, the disappointment, or the family failure. I was Emily Carter, the woman who turned dismissal into dominance, mockery into millions, and rejection into an empire. And I was just getting started.